Hey, real estate agents, welcome to the Weekly Closer. I'm your host, Jeff Underwood, along with my co-host, Joey Sampaga, known as the man with the plan. How's it going today, buddy?
Pretty good. I'm excited about football season.
Football season?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Cardinals fan.
Yes.
Here, let me play what normally happens.
I'll be excited for the first 3 games.
There we go. I don't know. That young kid looks a little promising.
He does look good.
He does. Hey, we have a great guest with us in the house, and that's Craig Morton with AZ & Associates Real Estate Group. How's it going, Craig?
Doing good. Thanks for having me, guys.
Absolutely, man. You got a smile on your face.
I do. I'm a pretty happy guy.
Happy guy?
Yeah.
I think that was part of your tagline that you said.
Yeah, I help happy people buy and sell homes.
There we go. There we go. Work with Craig. You're going to be happy.
Yeah.
If you're not, you won't work with me.
They get the boot? Is that what happens?
I got no problem booting somebody that's got a bad attitude.
So, Craig, I know we're going to talk real estate, but share with me a little bit first, or with the listeners, what do you do outside of real estate? Have fun. Like, what do you do?
Well, I have a 4.5-month-old son.
Yeah,
I didn't read this question. No, 4.5-year-old son, or 4.5-month-old son.
Yeah.
So I'm a new dad. That's an adventure.
Yeah.
I learned that as much as I thought that the world revolved around me, it really doesn't. And yeah, awesome wife,
Cool,
Caitlin. I don't know. We like to do off-roading and stuff like that, but
Okay.
I do a lot
Like
of work.
Jeep type stuff? Or
We
like
have a
ATVs
Razor, and
okay.
do the Razor thing, side-by-side thing. So
All right.
Nice.
Cool.
fun stuff.
Well, why don't we let the agents know that are listening or watching how long you've been in the business and kind of what got you into real estate?
So I've been in the business for about 5 years full-time. My dad built custom homes for 35 years. My mom was an architectural designer, kind of grew up in it. Went to school for energy efficient building and design. From there, I got my real estate license initially, like, for fun. I thought I was gonna like flip a house or two, or I don't know. I didn't really know why I wanted to do it. But I just kind of felt like it was something that complemented what I already did.
Yeah.
And then realized that I really loved it, and just went for it. Now my mom actually took over the company.
Really?
Building homes, yeah.
All right.
So it's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And how long ago was it? Or
About 5 years ago.
About 5 years now you've been in?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, we forgot to mention, too, Joanna's sitting
Joanna
right over here.
Yes.
Joanna Jones with Security Title.
Doesn't want to be seen. Secret agent. Just kidding.
So about 5 years now, and how are things going? I mean,
Really
just
well.
like a rocket ship or what?
Yeah, I mean, it was I think I had a little bit of a jump start. Well, I was single. I owned a condo outright. It didn't matter if I had to feed myself top ramen. I didn't have anybody else to take care of or anything like that. So I had a little bit of a jump start, I think, with that aspect. And then having the construction background, it really complemented it. And I really just focused in the beginning on just contacting and staying in contact with all my contacts from the construction industry.
Got it.
And then had to reinvent myself from the construction guy to the real estate guy. So that was kind of the biggest challenge. But once kind of doing that and just not really switching from one to the other, but just learning to like put them together and use when I'm showing homes or things like that, I can actually tell somebody if the house is falling down, not just that it has granite, kind of thing. So I feel like I can actually give some.
Well, that probably helps with the credibility. That helped with your knowledge in the beginning.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So kind of a leg up on people that are just getting their license and they're coming from a completely different industry.
Sure. Yeah, because there's a lot to it. Really.
Absolutely. So what are you doing today to be successful?
On a podcast? No. As far as like marketing, things like that, I really still just focus on staying in contact with people, past clients, and as not just hey, do you know anybody that wants to buy a house? Like just really concentrating on staying at the forefront of people's minds by caring, sending birthday cards, like being very
intentional.
Yeah, intentional is probably the best word.
Yeah.
Just being intentional about being there, and they letting them know that I'm there all the time. So, just calling, texting, little things like that, sending cards, birthday cards, and different.
You still do handwritten?
I do. 10 a day.
Nice. Wow.
Yep.
10 a day.
Yeah. I had to hire somebody to do that, but
Oh, hey, that works.
You must have a lot of people on that list.
we do. So it's my little happy crew.
There you go. How did you build up the list then? Is it did you build it up through additional marketing starting 5 years ago, or just?
Yeah, I started doing this really, and everybody's kind of looking for the secret sauce, and I took a class when I first got licensed, and this guy kept just drilling it into everybody that the biggest complaint with the National Association of Realtors is they have a realtor helps them buy or sell a house and they never hear from them again.
Yeah,
and I'm like, well, hell, if I can just overwhelmingly be in somebody's face to know and let them know that I am here still, and then it forces me to do a good enough job that I feel comfortable calling them a couple months later or texting them or whatever.
Did you get my car? Did you? Yeah. How's your summer going? And then stock Facebook. See they went on vacation. Ask them how their vacation went, and actually care. I mean, you can't can't pretend.
You can't really pretend it. You
how,
have to.
How often a year? How many times a year do you contact your clients?
So, probably a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Usually there's 33 touch. That's at least a rule of thumb, right? 36 now, I guess.
We mail a couple things every month. We mail like a happy quote just on a postcard to all our sphere. That's like in the beginning of the month, and then like events towards the middle of the month, so they have them for the next month. And then handwritten cards, text messages, phone calls, things like that. I mean,
sweet.
Just being very intentional on just that. And I don't do any like random mailers. I don't buy leads. I don't.
Yeah.
It's way more enjoyable when you can just really create a relationship with the people around you. And then I found if I just focus on doing things that are going to like make people smile, like sending them a happy quote and like just goofy stuff like that.
That's awesome.
But somehow just business keeps coming. So it's pretty cool.
Happy quote.
There you go.
Like
do you have a theme song? Is it that happy theme song? What is that song?
I know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. But I couldn't sing it either.
You're the singer, Jeff.
Well, I don't know the words to it. All I know is happy. That's all I hear from that song. They don't play that a lot on the country channel.
No, I know.
Anyway, go ahead. You can throw that in there.
I will if I can find it. Yeah. You definitely don't want them to play the country song. They'll be crying and.
Well, those go the opposite direction. Yeah. Everything gets taken away from you. That's right. And then you get it back at the end. So
lost my dog.
There's a joke.
And my woman.
Somehow I'm trying to stay happy.
There's a joke out there. If you play a country song backwards, what do you get? Your truck, your dog, your wife.
That's awesome.
Anyway, okay. So, how about buyer versus list side? How much of your business do you think is either one? When I started, I was definitely heavy on the buyer side. Now I'm pretty 50-50. Yeah, I would say. Yeah. Okay. You're mostly out in the West Valley.
Yeah. So I live in New River. I grew up in Desert Hills, which is like in basically the same area, off like Carefree Highway and I-17.
Okay.
And then my wife went to Mountain Ridge, so she grew up on like 67th Avenue, Pinnacle Peak, and it seems like that's just kind of like where all my friends kind of stayed on that like northwest side. And then I've done I don't know, there's really no shame in my game, but I sold a house in Apache Junction one time.
Yeah? So you're gonna go way over there.
It's a haul, but hey, I'll do it.
What we'll do to sell a mobile home?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
I know you will.
Oh gosh. Any specific niches or anything you focus on besides happy people?
No, I mean that's kind of the big one.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Not a lot of those out there anymore.
As long as you're happy. I seem to find them.
Oh yeah? Okay.
He's a happy magnet.
I suck the happiness out of people. I will get you.
So are you? Do you have a team now? Then or are you growing a team? Or?
Yes, but it's very unconventional the way I've kind of done it. I don't want to I'm not trying to disconnect, I guess. That's my biggest fear is like I don't want to like build something, even if it's successful as far as like making money. I'm not trying to not be a part of my people's lives anymore, and you know what I mean. So I have a client care specialist who's kind of a mixture of, I don't know, I just call her my little ninja, but Sam is just like, she's kind of the brains of the operation. I come up with cool ideas and then she makes them happen. And then she's kind of transaction coordinator type stuff, just handles a lot of things. My mom works for me. She's my listing specialist, and so I felt like a lot of times listings get pushed to the side because you do the initial marketing push, you throw them on the MLS, and then it's easy to forget about them. So that's the reason I hired her to do that, is she like constantly is pulling comps and analyzing things and sending reports to our listing clients or selling clients.
Sure.
And so then they don't feel like they're lost, and we're not accidentally forgetting about them for a week or two, you know? Right. So I'm really just trying to like kind of do it more of like an internal, provide support so that nobody gets left behind, and everybody, you know, feels like they're still a part of it. They're still, you know, it's not just just get the business and then see what happens kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I would think that would also help with what your mom's doing. Know when you need to talk about price changes.
Well, it's really cool, and it's kind of just worked out this way. But like if we do need a price reduction, a lot of times my clients, we send these reports out on Mondays, and I'll get a phone call on like Monday evening or Tuesday that's, hey, I've been watching your email. I think we might need to lower the price, Craig.
Wow.
Yes. I didn't even have to ask for it.
Just show them what's happening.
So, yeah, and it's just, but it's doing it by, nobody wants to hear, hey, we need to lower your price of your house.
Right.
But if we just concentrate on educating them, then we're not just trying to lower the price. We're all getting on the same page to do what we need to do to like accomplish the goal of selling your house.
Yeah,
sure.
So
you're just sending him comps, or your mom's doing the comps and sending them every Monday.
What's active in you know, your comparable area and stuff. What's pending, what's under contract, and what's sold.
And just a special platform for that, or software or anything, or
no,
just
we're kind of old school.
Okay.
Yeah,
I did. I know there are certain things out there you can use. Or whatever, but
no, we just like legit go in there and pull comps and then send them over. So
that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so we talked about the team a little bit. So is that everybody?
So that's everybody. Yeah. I think next step is get like Sam an assistant.
An assistant to the assistant.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
So what tips would you give other agents right now if if their business isn't picking up right now, or if it's kind of stagnant? I mean, what do you think they need to be doing?
I think the biggest reason people do have a tough time in real estate is they don't like get up and get dressed. No. Like even before I had an office to go to, I would go to like we called it the bullpen, but I mean it's just big long table. It's almost like a conference room, and I would get up, get dressed, go to the gym, and go to the office. And even though I was like sitting at a big desk out in the middle of nowhere, or all out in the open, I had somewhere to go, and I would go there for a certain amount of time every day. And I think a lot of people, like, it's really easy to just stay in your pajamas in real estate.
Sure.
If you don't have like something to get up, if you don't have somebody to go show houses to or have an appointment, it's really easy to be like, well, I don't have anything to do. There's no,
I'm gonna binge watch Netflix.
Yeah. But if you get up and just go, and then you're gonna probably create something.
Yeah,
that's true.
So
I thought I heard somebody else. I think Grant Cardone might have said something.
Oh, I'm a huge Cardone guy.
Yeah. Like it's just about getting up and getting dressed, and
probably
anyway.
That might have been where I got it.
I don't know. I think that was an old video from
really?
5 years ago or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he has that saying, "Stop being a little." Yeah, we're not allowed to say that though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just looking at me like, what?
If he says it, you can bleep it, right?
I can bleep it.
Is that the shirts that he sells too?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway. At least on the Audible books.
I think it's one of his Audible books.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, just stop being a little.
You know what?
All right. So, Okay, so that's a great tip. What about, are you guys doing open houses a lot? Do you see success from anything like that? Or
I've never been very successful with open houses. I can't say I've really gave it like a real good go at it. But I have noticed with me anyways, it's not, if I go to a kid's birthday party, like one of my friends' kids' birthday parties, I have a better chance of walking out of there having a really good conversation with somebody about buying or selling a home than sitting at an open house for 6 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm more of like, I just want to get out there. I want to talk to people.
You just want to be social.
I want to be social. Yeah.
Okay. Do you post a lot on your social?
Yeah.
Like a lot about real estate on Facebook and all that?
Yeah.
Talking about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do videos. I usually do like a video a week, maybe 2, that are educational, towards like something that's going to help if you are thinking about buying or selling a home. This is like something that you might want to just think about before you go and pull the trigger, one way or the other. And then as far as like photos and stuff, I just
happy quote.
Well, I do like a bunch of selfies in front of houses. I'll do selfies with clients and, you know, things like that. I try to tell a story typically. So like when I have a client that closes on a home, instead of just being like, yeah, I sold another home, like tell a story about the process of buying or selling that home with that client to kind of make it a little more personal.
Yeah. No, that's great. Because most people do just take a snapshot.
Yeah.
And say, oh, congratulations to my latest buyer.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How about what's been one thing that's made the biggest impact in your business?
Hiring someone.
Finding that right person?
Yeah. In the right person is huge. Sam, that's like my right hand. She is, we hear a lot like, oh, she's exactly like you. You know, she's super happy. She's very positive. We're on the same goals. You know, I shared with her, you know, what my goals were, and she was excited to be on that same track. And so when she's talking to another agent, when, you know, during a transaction or talking to the clients or anything like that, we're all on the same page.
Sure. Okay.
And then being able to separate and give myself some space to do more, or even just kind of spend time with my family, or you know, instead of just being so submersed in the real estate world.
Sure.
It can wear you out, you know. So you need that space a little bit.
Absolutely.
Is she licensed?
She is licensed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it take you a while to find the right person?
You know, I got really lucky, and it was actually it worked out awesome. But in any terms of like the right time to hire somebody, it was ridiculous. I had 0 deals in escrow. I had all kinds of ideas in my head, and I was pretty close to being broke. But I knew that if I had somebody to do these other things so that I can do certain things, that I could grow. And I grew up with her husband, and she was licensed, and she had just stopped working with another agent doing like only TC work. And that other agent was big on cold calling and that sort of thing. So that's kind of what she knew as far as real estate. And she messaged me on Facebook and asked if I knew anybody that was looking for like a buyer's agent or anything. And I was like, I'm looking for somebody, but I don't really know what.
Right.
Would you be interested in coming in and talking? And then we chatted, and she was like, she essentially took a whim. Like she was like, I'll give it a shot and see what happens, Craig. And kind of
I'm trying to imagine the conversation.
It was totally
She's like, well, how many deals do you have in there?
None.
0.
None. But I know that if we do these things, Sam, we can dominate things. And she was like, give it a whirl.
Yeah.
She's like, he seems like a happy dude.
You're right. That's good. Yeah. So, I mean, is silly as that like that sounds like that's exactly how it went. Like I think we both walked out of there like, wow. I don't know.
Do you mind talking about the pay structure? Is it a salary? Is it by commission? Is it by bonuses?
Bonus and like a very small salary. That's kind of how I was like, how much does it cost you to like get to work and buy dinner every night?
Yeah.
Like I can guarantee you that much. And then everything after that's bonus based.
Yeah. There you go. Based
on
commissions
and then so she's got some skin in the game, and you know she's.
And do you like her to be at the office?
So she's at the office from like 9:30 to 3.
Okay.
But then she can pick up her kids from school.
Right.
But she brings her laptop with her everywhere. I mean, she's a champ.
Yeah,
for sure.
Perfect.
But
that's awesome,
gotta have
man.
help. I feel like not trying to overextend yourself is the biggest thing that helped me grow.
Yeah, not overextending too quickly.
Yes.
Yeah,
for sure. No, that's great. Any other things you want to share before we jump into the ring?
No.
No.
I mean,
all right.
I would say.
What's on the horizon for you guys?
I don't know. You know, we're trying to double our business this year.
Yeah,
and it's just by being more consistent really is my goal. But I would say, if there's any piece of advice, like any secret sauce, it's pick up your phone and look in your contacts, and those are the people that you need to be in contact with.
Yeah, that's right. That is it.
Before we get in the ring, I think we ought to add this section, this part. No, it's. I think it's cool. It'll
Surprise.
Be cool. Yeah. It's what nuggets did you and I get from this? Right?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I would say one. You would say one. So we'll call it the golden nugget.
Golden nugget.
Yeah. That's it. So let me start
with the Maniacs.
Let me start. Okay. So my nugget that I got from this was that you send comps out to your sellers.
Hey, wait, that's mine.
Every single month. That's why I went first. Or every week. Yes, on a Monday.
On a Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it causes the seller to say, you know what, we should probably lower the price.
Just purely by educating them.
Yes. I like that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, what's yours? Now you got to pay attention.
I'm trying to come up with questions while he's answering. No. No, I like the fact that you get most of your business and referrals from being social, not from paid.
Yeah.
Which I think if more agents would realize that if they just got more social and talked more about it, not necessarily just about real estate all the time, but just got out there.
Yeah.
Right? Because people are going to find out that you're in real estate.
Right.
If you're posting 10 times in a week or whatever, maybe 2 of those are about real estate. 8 of them are just about having fun in life.
Right.
And I think that's
cool.
I think that's it. Yeah.
So we got to find a sound effect for that.
Okay, we will find one.
Awesome. Awesome.
The golden nugget sound.
All right. Now you're ready to get to the ring?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. What's the best advice that anyone's ever given you?
Be the best me.
Oh.
All right. Favorite mobile app?
Facebook.
Okay. A book recommendation? Either read or Audible or whatever.
How to Be a Millionaire by Grant Cardone.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Can I throw another one though?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think what is Rich Dad Poor Dad?
Oh yes.
Everyone should read that.
Robert Kiyosaki?
Awesome book.
Huh?
Yeah, Kiyosaki?
Yeah.
That is a great one. Productivity tool or software that you use on a regular basis?
His phone.
Yeah, my phone.
There you go.
Yeah, it'd have to be my phone. Pretty much
Contact
glued
list.
to it.
Yeah. All right. One more question. How do we draw from there?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
If you can't read it, I mean, my handwriting is sloppy.
If you can what? Oh, travel anywhere in the world. If I could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? That's tough. I've never been a huge traveler.
Oh, give him a different question.
Yeah, can I have a different
you
one?
want a different
I'll
one?
give a better answer with a different question, just because I've never really been a huge
Your wife's going to
traveler.
hear this. She's going to say, honey, I want to go to
Said,
Tahiti.
I want to go. You know this. Okay. Who was your favorite singer or band in high school?
Oh. I think we need to give him another one.
I I always used to listen to Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings with my dad, and I'd probably
really,
So
there you go.
Yeah, wow. Willie and Waylon.
See, there is country music in this place.
I grew up in New River, man. I got all the hillbilly in me.
That's cool. Who's your favorite band now or singer? You still listen to country at all?
I do. Mostly, yeah, pretty much only country. Every once in a while, I go on a little rap kick or something. Yeah. But that usually lasts like 15 to 20 minutes.
So you're a Blake Shelton guy, a Jason Aldean guy, Dierks Bentley.
I like Dierks Bentley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about rap group?
Rap group?
Yeah.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Really? Oh, yeah. Old school.
Old school.
Jeff is like, who?
I don't know if I have a sound effect.
I'm that way with country, so. I said this before, country and rap, you know what they call that?
What? Crap.
All right. Well, let's say thanks again for Joanna for bringing our great guest Craig into the house here. Hey, if any agents are watching and listening that want to reach out to you, are you cool with that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
How would they reach out?
Help. Facebook, Craig Morton, or probably Facebook would probably be the easiest. Just message me.
Morton.
Morton.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for being in here.
For sure.
This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm having a great time. I feel happy all of a sudden.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sucked it out of you.
I told you. I get you.
There we go. Hey, agents, until next time, we'll see you later. Take care.
You guys.
Great job.